Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea for those of you who are new here. And in tonight's video we are going to be making, I'm not really sure what it's called because I seen it on TikTok, I believe it was. But I'm going to call it a quick and easy lasagna because that's what it reminds me of. But it's not really lasagna. So anyways. It is my first time cooking with my new pots and pans that Miss Brenda sent us. And so I just wanted to give her a quick shout out again real quick before we get started. And here we go. Alright you guys, so this is everything you're going to need if you want to try and make this at home. I got my 2 pounds of hamburger meat, a 16-ounce container of sour cream, an 8-ounce bar of cream cheese, an onion diced, some bow tie noodles or whatever kind of noodles you want to use. This is just a box that I had on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. And then you're going to need some spaghetti sauce. Again, I always use the chunky garden combination sauce. This is not going to be enough, so Caleb's actually stopping on his way home to grab me another jar. So I just wanted to show y'all what you're going to need. But that's everything on the list. So here we go. We're going to get started now. Alright, you guys. So I don't even know if I want to use them or not. They're so pretty and clean and all the stuff is still on it. Alright, so I'm going to turn it on medium high. Or I'm going to put it on 5 because mine are like numbers and not high, medium, low or whatever. So I'm going to put it on 5 because it said not to cook. It said not to cook them on high, so I'm going to put them on medium. It also said let it preheat for a few seconds, so I'm going to do that as well. Alright, so I'll let that preheat. Now I'm going to add my meat. I went to grab the spatula, you guys, and then I remembered that somebody sent me this. So I'm going to use this. And I don't really know how to, I guess you just, are you supposed to twist it or just do that? I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it so far. I mean, I guess it's chopping it up fine, but maybe it just takes some getting used to because I'm used to using the spatula. Maybe we'll just try this. I'm kind of scared that I'm going to scratch the pans. I don't know. We'll just do that. Now it's stuck in there. Am I not supposed to use it until like some of the meat's cooked, or I feel like I'm doing something wrong? Because it's just getting stuck in there. I'm gonna let it cook a few minutes and then we'll try it again. So while we're waiting on that to cook a little bit, I'm gonna start with my noodles. I'm gonna put some water in here. Alright, got my water in there. Not turning it on high. I'm gonna put it on like 6, I guess. I think I'm gonna turn this one up to 6 too, because I don't have the patience. Alright, so I'm gonna let that boil. I'm gonna put some salt in there real quick. I always thought people added salt to the water to keep it from sticking to the bottom, but then somebody commented about putting some oil in it to help it keep from sticking, so maybe I'll try that as well. Just maybe a topful, I guess. Hopefully that'll help keep the noodles from sticking to the bottom. You guys, I do just love how the hamburger meat's not sticking to the bottom of the pan. It's so nice and smooth. Y'all look how it just slides across the pan. It just slides across there. Look at it. That is so cool. I love new pans. Okay, so now that we've got both of those going, we're gonna make our sour cream and cream cheese mixture. I'm just gonna put all of this in a bowl. I need another spoon. This is one of Carson's favorite meals. I can't remember if he said he liked this or the meatloaf better, but it was definitely a close tie between the two, so. Alright, so after we get the sour cream in there, we're going to add the block of cream cheese. I'm just going to squeeze that a little bit to kind of mush it up a little bit. Alright. Soften it up, I guess I should say. When I first made this and I seen the cream cheese and sour cream together, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But it actually tastes pretty good mixed up together, so. If anybody was wondering about that. I don't think I've ever put cream cheese and sour cream together until I made this. Alright, now I'm going to mix this up with my mixer. So now that that is done and all smooth, get all of it off of the sides. Alright, now that's ready. Alright, so I'm going to put the water on 7 because it's still not boiling. And the hamburger meat's almost done. I'm just going to kind of chop that up a little more. But it's pretty well chopped up. And I know somebody mentioned that I could use a paper towel to get the grease out of this with. And I've seen several people doing that, which Would probably be a lot better if I didn't have such fatty hamburger meat, but since I do, the grease, there's like a lot of grease, you guys. So I just find it easier to just dump it. But it's quite a bit. It's still going. And my drainer is over here. I believe it's almost done. So, oh, you also are supposed to add the onion to the sour cream mixture, which I also thought was kind of odd because I typically add it to my hamburger meat if I use onion in anything. But this said to add it in with the sour cream and cream cheese. Stir that up real good. I guess you could probably add the onion in with the hamburger meat too, or instead of. Either way, you're going to taste some onion in it, so. Alright, this is done. I'm going to go drain this real quick. I just got to show y'all something that I found interesting because I'm not used to it being so able to move around. But look at that hamburger meat just move. It just slides. I didn't do that in my other one. Alright, so I just strained that, the hamburger meat, so now I'm going to add my spaghetti sauce. I don't think it's going to be enough, but we'll see. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. I don't add a whole lot, just enough to kind of, you know, I probably added a little too much, but then I just shake it around to get it all off of the side. This might be enough. I believe it is. It could probably stand a little more. I'm going to check my pasta. It's still cooking. Alright, so put that back on low. Give it one more stir. And then I'm just going to put the lid on that until Caleb gets here with the rest of the spaghetti sauce. And it fits just perfect. Look at that. No crooked pan. I'm so excited to have these. They are so nice. Alright, well, I'll get back with you when Caleb gets home. Alright, you guys, the noodles are done and none of them stuck to the bottom. So definitely add some oil to it. If you didn't already know, anyways, like me. Because it does help. I don't know if it was the oil or if it's just the new pans because even the meat wasn't sticking. But either way, I would definitely do it like that from now on. So, and of course, as usual, I did not preheat the oven. So, we're going to do that now. And I'm just going to set it at 350 and let that go because you're actually going to layer all of this into a casserole dish. Alright, so I got my noodles drained. And now I'm going to start layering those into my casserole dish. Take that off of the heat. And I am going to spray the casserole dish real quick. Okay. Now, I am just going to add, my casserole dish isn't very deep, so I'm just going to kind of layer the bottom, because after this, then you're going to add the meat with the sauce, and then you're just going to keep layering it like that. And of course, after the meat, you're going to add the cream cheese and sour cream mixture. Okay. Got that. Now I'm still waiting on Caleb. So I actually forgot one ingredient. It doesn't really say to add this. It says add cheddar cheese, but this is what I always add to lasagna when I make it. So this is what I'm going to put on it because I feel like mozzarella would go with this dish better than cheddar. I could be wrong. Cheddar might be better on it, but this is what I'm going to use. So you're also going to need some cheese of some sort to put on top. Okay, so we got another jar of sauce, and I'm just going to add a little bit to it. I'm not going to add a whole lot. Maybe a fourth of a jar. But that should be good.
Oh wait, can you bring that to me? What? The money. Money?
Alright, so then I'm going to add that to my pasta. So since my phone died last night before y'all got to rate the food, what did you think about it? 0 out of 10. What would you give it?
20 out of 10.
You liked it?
Uh-huh.
So you want to have it again?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to imagine right now.
Alright, Wyatt. What was your rating on the food from last night at dinner?
It was 20 out of 10.
So you liked it too? Yeah? You want to have it again? Yeah. Alright. You gonna tell everybody bye?
Bye!
Alright, you guys, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. And the next video should be with Silas, so he'll be helping me with cooking Mickey waffles. And maybe some eggs and stuff like that for breakfast for dinner one night. So that should be next. So I hope you all stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Bye.